Obodo deluwo jinjim, odeluwo jimajima, Obodo deluwo jinjim, odeluwo jimajima, Daalụkwanụ ndị ọma na-ege ntị. Ekene m nwoke kene nwanyị. Wee sị ndụ mmiri ndụ azụ. Asị m mmiri ata na ama azụ anwụ na nke onye chiri onye azụ elu. Onye na-anụ ọnụ ya n'ụbọchị nke tata bụ MAP eziokwu bụ ndụ 1 na Biafra land. Wee sị ya ma alụ gị mma. Abịa m ka m gbapịa ọsọ. Enwere m ọtụtụ oge 20 minutes ezichego m ozi nchọrọ izi. Denu ngashi ike. Onye nwe ntinye anụrụ. Onye na-enweghị ntinye anụ na unu n'anya ife na-eme anyị egugo this egwu too much. We have played a lot and I think this is the time anyị ga na-ekwupụ nke bụ eziokwu regardless of who is involved. Na ị na-anya n'isi ihe nde here. Ihe nna ajụba ese, where are the powers of the youth? Where are the powers of the youth? Where are the powers of an African youth? Where are the powers of an Igbo youth? Where are the powers of the Biafran youth? Where are the powers of Ishekiri youth? Where are the powers of Ijo youth? Where are the powers of Urobo youth? Where are the powers of all the youths that make African continent? Where are the powers of Ghanaian youth? Where are the powers of Sudan youth? Where are the powers of Algeria youth? The African black race, where are the powers of our youth? These are the questions I ask myself. For how long are we going to continue crying, sharing tears, calling for world powers, calling for other countries whom their youth rose up to fight for the betterment of their country? For how long are we going to continue be calling on them to rescue us, to help us, while we have all it takes to rescue our people, to rescue ourselves, to plan for our future, to lay the foundation that our children will inherit success and progress, not suffering and bondage. Now, coming back to my place where I come from, which is the Igbo Biafra land, I keep on asking the obedient movement this question. Obedient movement, where are the powers of your social media weight? Why the silence on you people? I have been in contact with some of you, and some of you told me that you love after Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, P2B is the second most loved person. Now, what shows that you love P2B? Like person like me, I don't just love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Why I followed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is because he is fighting for the freedom. What I love about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the agenda, his motive, his heart desire, what he is pursuing. That thing that makes me to love him is what he is pursuing. And that is why you see me lay my own life to achieve such thing. That is why you see me sacrificing a lot so that I can achieve that thing. Where are the LOP 75, LOP 76, LOP 78? Where are they? I am asking this question. So, Nigerian youth, the obedient movement, the majority of Nigeria will fold their hands and they watch their heart desire, their votes, their mandate being stolen without doing anything. P2B wasn't positioned in the second position, but rather he was positioned in the third. That is the highest calamity that will prompt the youth, if truly they have some actions, they have some powers in them to rise up. The only thing that will make you people to rise up is this just concluded selection that has speaking volume about how Nigeria is corrupt, how the country is going down on a daily basis. The youth need to show the world that yes, we can actually fight for our future. Why can't this is what we want and fight for it? For how long will the youth be begging the old cargoes for change? Now some people will say, Mazi, you need to be hammering message. What message do you want me to preach again? What message that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have not passed to us? What do you want me to tell these people again? How do you want me to say it? In what area do you want to hear it? It is very shameful to watch a whole Nigerian youth, the full Nigerian youth, going down on a daily basis, and nobody is asking questions. Nobody is doing anything. Nobody want to say, no, enough is enough. Just a minute. Just a minute. Just tell Godun. Anaki obula akụkọ. Anaki obulu akụkọ. Can't Nigerian youth demonstrate to show that yes, we are good to go, that we can no longer wait. Oh, I think I need to set some certain thing here. Now just a minute. Let me use order of my phone. Okay, it's okay now. Now, what the? Came the Nigerian youth nature to rise up. Your mandate was stolen from you. You cannot show. Are you people aware there is an ongoing protest right now in Israel, regardless of how Israel is developed? But they keep on demanding for their right. Are you people aware that there is also a protest in France? Every countries are being taking their destiny into their hands. Coming back to Nigeria, the youth are just, when you come to social media, all you will be seeing is, I feel pain. I feel pain for my people. Because what I am seeing is not what I am expected. In case you don't know, the Nigerian, what? In case you don't know, I believe my voice is coming out. The Nigerian youth need to demonstrate. In every country you see that is great today, their youth fought for it. Their youth are the master planners of every country you see. Any country without youth can never move forward. You don't expect your father to rise up for you. I don't understand this. Just a minute. I think I have to go inside. It will be just a 2 minutes video. I will end it. Youth na-ezuzu na-akpọkushi akpọku. kama youth ga-ebinye ọtọ mee something ha nọrọ na social media na-abụghị shi ike ha nọrọ na social media na-eme unreasonable pranks ebe niile prank na-enweghị uru ọba ọ bụrụ ya ka Nigerian youth njos there after just nye m a minute dịka meseji a ga settle ozi down wee pass ya ọfụma. Olisa bunyenụ m uche ka m bute ike ka obodo kwelu na ọ na-eme. Onye agbakwa n'ọsọ. I believe I'm coming out. Men and menses. Anyị ga na-ezi oziọma Chineke. Oziọma Chineke ka anyị pụtara ụwa izi. Anyị nwere ihe ọzọ anyị pụtara ụwa izi. Oziọma Chineke. Oziọma nwere onwe. Onye ha anyị nọrọ. Kama anyị amazi oziọma anụ a. Anyị ahapụ iri nri. Ka eze ebe ọkụ a si apụta. Nna m takwa anyị. Now, dịka ka m ji agụ unu Obiọma Okorie ndewe ekenekwa m gị. Now, ka the youth kwesịrị ịdị na-eme ihe onokwesi. The youth kwesịrị rise. If nature anything good today, any country if we move forward, any country if we galoma, Nina ịchọrọ Canada, all their youth bambo Canada juediona. Nunu na akọ Nigeria, even the people fighting for Nigeria, the Nigerian youth to that time, where are the powers? Asigi, the youth, the power of youth is what that is. Among our people, the meaning of power of youth. The youth question had the mind there for something. Hey, question, your father, who is now an old man, cannot assume the position of a youth. You don't expect your old mother to fight your battle. Then fought while they are youth. That is why Buhari, that is the late Buhari, that is ruling that ruled you for the past 4 years before this imposter came in. Buhari was head of the state at age of 30, abi 34. Nnamdi Azikiwe, Nnamdi Benjamin Azikiwe become the head of state at how many years? In less than 40 years. Tafawa Balewa was how many years? Ahmadu Bello was how many years? They are youth. Martin King Luther Jr., how many years that he was before making history in the United States of America that make black race to have rights in America today? Nelson Mandela, how old was he when he fought for the South African? Thomas Sankara, how old was he when he fought for when he make these people to become great? Power of youth is what that is among our people the meaning of in Burkina Faso. Now the youth want to tell me that all of you came out in mass to vote P2B, and one Babalawo or one Odide, one Emiloko come out and steal your mandate, and all you can offer is to tell me that you love P2B. Is it P2B that you love or the Nigeria you love? Is it okay? Do you want to tell me that all this shouting and ranting you people are doing, reporting people's page, you are doing it for the love you have P2B, not the love you have for Nigeria? So you are not doing it because you want betterment of your children. You are doing it so that you will push him P2B there. It doesn't concern you if he is qualified. That is why I told you people that you cannot move forward with that kind of mentality. The mentality of a black man is very low. That is, you can compare it with that of animals. When we say that Nigeria are lower than Nigerian youth are lower than animals, some people will say, why are you insulting Nigerian youth? Now, why can't the Nigerian youth hit the street, have a target, and make a demand? You will see a very grown Nigerian youth be proud, be telling you how revolution take place in Germany, how revolution take place in China, how revolution take place in America, how revolution took place in London. But he is dying. His country is absolutely in a mess. They are living in abject poverty. The same black man that is telling you how other youths perform and they retrieve and they build their nation cannot rise up to retrieve and they build their own nation, and they take their destiny in their hands. And when somebody is telling you, say, oh man, come back home. How many of you can be in abroad where there is a constant electricity, stable electricity, where there is a good road, where there is a very standard good hospitals, where everything is functioning well, and remember to tell your people that they need that kind of life? When we are hitting the truth, you will see an uncircumcised imbecile who maybe borrowed data from MTN and say, man, you are still a youth, you can come in and lead. If you can join me to be doing what I am doing, if 1 million of Nigerians can join and take this my footstep, believe you me, Nigeria will be liberated. You have to join me with the one I am doing to show that, yes, if I come out, you can follow me. What have made you think that now I am speaking? I am telling you that you need to rise up like me. I have waken up and I am in forefront. I am telling you, I challenge Nigerian youth to start speaking up and stand on what they want. There is difference between demand and want. You have to make a demand. You have not waken up from your slumber. Anytime something like this happens, they must contract one stupid comedian to start bringing a distraction to the social media. And that is why we are telling you that where are the Nigerian pastors that are supposed to lead by example? Where are the Nigerian reverend fathers? Where are the Christianity that need to stood on their feet? They need to stand on their feet and do the needful. Where are they? When we are telling you something, instead of you to listen, you will see an imbecile somewhere trying to confuse you. Now, if somebody tell me that after the LP, Obidis and Obidat, Obident, where are the brother Mikes? When I told you people that there is no obedient movement anywhere, these people are just a group of idiots that someone bought, maybe one person buy them, open a different Facebook, they will be writing rubbish. To tell you that there is no obedient movement, the time to show that there is a movement called obedient, this is the time. When are you waiting for? They are now championing and positioning your mind that there is a hope in the court. The judiciary that is a failure before the worldwide can deliver any judgment. What are the actions you are taking to pressure them to make sure that they did not deviate? If obedient, we are hitting the street, making waves, doing the things that they're supposed to do, rocky dice, they see the pressure is coming. You don't need to tell the judge that there is tension in the land. They will tell you, can any of the Nigerian youth rise up like me? I challenge you, there is no anything like Nigerian youth that can rise up like me. That is why I tell you, when you see them shouting, LP, I say, Peter Obi is being deceived by the social media. I want obedience to prove me wrong. If they are not just on social media, they are not on ground to march on the street. Let us see them. Where are the 1 million march for B?
All these things are strategy they use to swamp your brain. They have subscribed you again for another 4 years of suffering and smiling. And the youth are still confused. The youth don't know the power of youth. The youth don't know the power of youth. If I were to be member of Obedient Movement, I will lead a protest. That is why, as a member of IPOB, you see us making things happen. You see us hitting ground every day. You see men coming out on the 30th May to show you who we are. You will see us again hit the ground. That is to tell you that IPOB youth are formidable. We are everywhere. We are not like you that is coward. Where are the power of the youth? All the ancestors that is ruling you now, when they were youth, they fought and take power. You as a youth, why can't you fight to take the power and build your future? Look at it, somebody that is about to rule you, Tinubu, a 90 years old fool, old man ruling you, and you as a youth, you can only have power on comment section. You're not the youth. You're not the youth. What is where are the powers of the youth? Look at Africa as a continent, wallowing under abject poverty. 90% of Africans are poor. 90% of Africans are suffering. Why they have the youth? Well, the youth, how can you have heroes? When last did you hear these our heroes? Do your forefathers fold their hands like this and become hero? Why can't you take up the fight for once? You keep on crying. Oh, Americans need to hear us. If the American youth become foolish and coward like you, will America be a great? Will America make a great country? If you can rise up like MAP and speak like me, speak up and they act like me, don't you know that Nigeria will be okay? Because you are suffering from mental slavery. They have filled you with all manner of garbage. They have made you to think that a miracle or manna will come from somewhere. Of course, those things will not come anywhere. You are the one to take the power, to take the fight. I am totally disappointed in Obedient Movement because I warned you people that nobody is obedient. I warned the genuine ones that Obedient Movement is not up to 1,000 people all over Nigeria put together. But some of you were arguing. Today, the time to know who has followers more have come. Even after Tinubu won the election, we see many of BAT movement, the APC youth, protesting that they don't even get they even rob them, that they are more. Meanwhile, the noisemakers that call themselves obedient are nowhere to be found. Where are the power of the youth? The youth, are you people not aware that you can restructure Nigeria by revolution? Are you people not aware that you can take your destiny? Nigeria today, you don't supposed to have borehole on the road. You're supposed to be fetching water inside your house, inside your room, inside your bedroom. There must be a running water, a constant electricity. You don't need to pay for before they can attend to you. Once you are working, your tax should be, the money for all those things should be deducted from your tax. Person like me, the tax I pay here in Italy, I pay more than 1,500, if not almost 2,000 euro every month as my tax. That is why as I am today, once anything may, I will be in my house here, call ambulance. Within 10 minutes, if they delay in coming here, I will sue them because I paid for it. The power of the youth don't need to beg the ancestors to take over the power. The youth need to rise up and fight. Check around the world. The youth are meant to fight to liberate themselves. Why African youth don't know what they have? Why African youth don't know the power they possess? Where are the student unions? Where are the SUG presidents? Where are these people? Your people have the mandate to ginger the youth to hit the street. Yes, some of you will go down to write history. You need to pay the ultimate price to build a nation where your children will be enjoying tomorrow, so that other countries will be coming to visit your country. You will not be dying in Mediterranean Sea because of a greener pasture. You have a crude oil. You have everything it takes to build a nation. You don't need to seek for Canada visa. Canadians need to be begging you people to come home. Canadians need to be begging you people to come to their country. Go around the world. You can't see a Chinese man walking on that person. Go around the world. You can't see a Chinese man working as a nanny, cleaning shit like a black man. Chinese people don't beg for people's visa. Most of the world give Chinese visa free because the Chinese youth take over, they exercise their power. Where are your powers? Where are the powers of the youth? When men are talking, women should shut up. Look at the people that is gingering you, Mohammed Olosho. Mohammed Olosho. Do you know the meaning of Olosho? Mohammed Olosho, meaning that you Olosho. When we are speaking the truth, instead of you to be a partaker of the history, change the narrative, bring the new dimension. You can't do it. You are waiting for American to come and build your nation. You are waiting for Canada to come and rescue you. You are calling UN to come and rescue you. Meanwhile, you have what it takes. Your children today come to Europe. They don't know what is generator. Italy don't know what is generator. You will explain before the new generation don't even know. People, you will see a 70-year-old person in Italy here don't know what is a generator because there is electricity. Well, it doesn't need a generator. Which people do it? The Italian youth. Italian youth are the people that did it for them. You are the one to do it for your country. The Nigerian youth need to rise up. The Nigerian youth need to hit the street to demonstrate, yes, we have the power. Our people like Tinubu don't have say again. The Nigerian youth need to be shaking everywhere. You don't need to beg INEC to release the mandate of Peter Obi. But the reason Tinubu will go scot-free is because there is no youth. The youth are more confused than the elders that is robbing them. Because the elderly political thieves are more intelligent, wise. Go and check the people that is controlling Nigeria today. Go and check their history as of the age of 30, let me say, from age of 20 to 40. Go and check them. They have already taken exercised the power of the youth. Tinubu was a leader of OPC while he was a youth. He stayed in Nigeria. That is why he gained grant. Obasanjo become captain in army at age of before 30. Late Muhammad Buhari, he was a military head of state at age of 34 or before 30. Let Benjamin Azikiwe make history that you are proud of. One Nigeria today is the courtesy of Nnamdi Azikiwe. At what age? Ahmad Bello was how old was Ahmad Bello when he exercised the power of the youth? Awolowo, how old was he? Tafawa Balewa, how old was he? Babangida, how old was he? These people exercise the power of the youth at their youth age. They never waited. They never called America to do it for them. They never called the UK to do it for them. They do it by themselves. Nigerian youth, you still have that potentials. You still have that powers to do it. You have it. It is in you. It is inbuilt. It is in you. Is within you. You are the one to bring it out. Look at Japan today. Do you know that Germany went to colonize Japan? Do you know that Germany went to colonize Japan? When they reach there, the Japanese asked them, let us see what you are using. Out of foolishness, they showed Japanese the gun. After German went back, they came back to colonize Japan. Japan formed the same gun and everything, and they strike Germany. That is why Japan remained one of the countries that was not colonized by any person, because they are at alert. Their youth always fight. Where is the power of the youth? The only thing the youth open today is churches. The youth always, you will see a vibrant youth. Instead of doing things that he's supposed to do, he is busy studying Bible, how to become Reverend Father, how to become pastor. Onyamuma, Elijah, Onyamuma. You are killing your potentials. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has sacrificed everything he has in order to make you know the power of your youth age. Your mother, your grandmother is suffering today. Your father died because of appendix that 30,000 can cure. Your brother died out of kidney problem because there is no hospital. Why can't you say enough is enough? The world powers cannot help you. United Nations cannot help you. European Union cannot help you. Nobody on this earth can help you. You are the one to help yourself. If you cannot help yourself, you will remain in bondage. You will continue to suffer. Go around the world. Check the world. Check the world so that you will understand a lot of things. Go around the world. Many of you are in Europe, enjoying the European lifestyle. But you never ask yourself, how did Europe come to this kind level of development, civilization, of everything is working well? How do they fix it? They did not call America to fix Italy. Germany did not call Italy to fix Germany. France did not call Germany to fix France. England did not call Scotland to fix it. Their people fix it by themselves. A lot of people died while fixing it. A lot of people are dying today. I know one die. I know one die. You are dying. You are already in a death row. You are already in a death row. Why can't you use your life and die for something and be celebrated? Your children will be proud of you. What foundation as a youth, what foundation are you laying for your old age? You are into comedy now, and then you are proud this, you are that. Have you asked yourself this simple question? At that age, where will you be if you don't fight for now? Every small little diagonalize, you will be begging for money. And you don't want to speak the truth. You don't want to accept the truth. You see the truth, it hurts you because the person saying it, you don't like the person. Envy. There is a, I don't think if I have this video, if I could, let me check if I will see it. And I will show you a white man is speaking. Oh God, permit me to see this video if I can. I think I shared this video. Let me check if I shared it. I think because once I see video, okay, so be very good. Now listen, this person speaking here is a Spanish person. It's a Spanish person. Listen to what he have to say about a black man, and everything he said here is 101% correct. Listen.
Black people. That's right, black people. You know how y'all black people look at us and say, damn, why is Chico driving that badass truck? Why is Amigo having that badass car? You know how that is? We stick together. Us Hispanics, we work together. We help each other out. As a Hispanic, you know what I have seen with black people? You guys are always trying to compete against each other. Who's got the better car? Who's got the better truck? Who's got the better bitch? Always comparing each other's shit.
Comparison.
Always trying to fight each other.
Fighting each other.
Always trying to put each other down.
Pulling each other down.
You need to work together, like us Hispanics do. That's the difference between Hispanics and black people. That's why a Hispanic starts a business. Most of the time, he's successful because he's not doing it all by himself. He's got help. We work together. Y'all black people need to do that. Stick together. Help each other out. Stop the fucking competing. That's not helping. Peace.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? It's coming from a Spanish man. That is why you see a black man fighting his brother because of a white man religion. That is why you see a black man trying to destroy his own brother because of a white man to protect a white man occultic fraternity. That is why you see a black man, instead of joining hands with his brother, the white will use it. Do you know that Thomas Sankara was killed by France using his own best friend? That is his own best friend from the same country, Burkina Faso. Go and check. Every great man in Africa was killed by their own people because of envy and jealousy. There's no, we fight each other. Muammar Gaddafi was killed by the European people, and they used his own people to kill him. Have you heard that a Chinese man was killed by a fellow Chinese man? Go to the Nigeria where you are. Have you seen a Chinese man in your police station reporting about another Chinese man or arresting a fellow Chinese person? Go around the world. You can't see a Chinese person arresting his fellow Chinese person outside China. Are you aware of this? Go around the world. You can't see an Italian person arresting an Italian person in another man's land. It doesn't happen. Go around the world. You can't see American arresting American in another man's country. Go around the world. You can't see a British man arresting a British man. But go around the world, a black man is arresting a black man, positioning a black man into jail because the youth are confused. We claim to be smart, educated, and we have all, but we are confused and frustrated. The system of government is killing us, yet we are the youth protecting the government. When we, the youth, rise up and say enough is enough, we have to take the power in our hands. When? What message do you want us to preach to you for you to rise up? Do you know that in Dubai, oil, gas, petroleum costs nothing? Do you know that in Cuba, fuel costs nothing? You can even, somebody can even fill your tank free of charge because they have crude oil. How can Nigeria be importing crude oil? Can somebody be importing what he has instead of Nigeria to be exporting? They are importing things. And you are proudly one Nigeria. You are a proud youth. What makes you a proud youth? You are a failed youth. You don't have future and you don't have plan. It pains me seeing someone telling him or herself that is a proudly one zombie united Nigeria. What makes you united?
This video right here.
What makes you a proud Nigeria? I'm asking you. Ma Jogi. Guinea make a proud Nigeria. How do you become a proud Nigeria? What makes you a proud Nigeria? You should be proud of something that you can give some point that these are the reasons why you are proud of it. So over 70 million or 200 million Nigeria, they don't have youth that will rise up to stop the suffering of their people. So Nigeria is telling me that they don't have the youth that can position Nigeria, that a revolution cannot take place in Nigeria. Chizoba Felix, good afternoon from here. Nigeria is telling the world that they cannot make history. Africa is telling the world that there is no reasonable youth in Africa that will champion the revolution against the Western vampires to liberate Africa at large. Come to Libya and see how our people are dying in Mediterranean Sea in search of greener pasture, that you have surplus in your country. Uganda have what it takes to be better than Dubai. Nigeria has what it takes to be better than any country around the world. Africa has what it takes to become world power. Yet we are the most poorest people around the world, and we are the most beggars. Go around the world. You go to the prisons, see how the black race is languishing in prison, and the youth are proud of themselves. Are you not ashamed of yourself? If you are not ashamed, I am ashamed of you. I am ashamed to call myself a black African. Have you asked yourself? You will say, oh, the white are doing you this. Why is it that there is no person in the world that is representing Africa in any capacity? Come to talk about wrestling, there is no African man representing Africa. Come to boxing, there is no African man that is doing well representing any country in Africa. Come to anywhere, there is no anywhere African man is doing well in as much as he is representing Africa. The same African man will represent white country and he will be carrying award. Look at Anthony Joshua. He's a Nigeria by birth, but he's doing well representing Britain. Look at Israel, Adenka, Aseye, whatever. He's representing Austria, I think. He's a Nigeria doing well. What of the Nigerians that are representing Nigeria? They are all doing bad because there is a cause in that continent called Africa. The youth need to rise up to liberate themselves before they can do well in all ramifications. Have you asked yourself, as they have many great players, why is Africa not lifting the World Cup? Why is Africa not performing well? These are the questions you need to ask yourself. Just give me a minute. Let me collect my charger and connect the phone. You need to ask yourself some certain questions. There is something wrong somewhere. We need to fix it. And the people that will fix it is our youth. The power of the youth, where are they? The youth has the power to change the narrative. The youth have the power to bring development. Do you know how many graduates that Nigeria produce in every year? Do you know that Nigeria produces thousands of engineers? We have thousands of mechanical engineers. We have thousands of petroleum engineering. Let me ask you as a Nigerian, you that graduated from petroleum engineering, where are you working? Do Nigeria have oil company? Do Nigeria have refinery? What make you a petroleum engineer? What are you engineering? Do you know that Nigeria have engineering? Yet you cannot produce anything. Have you asked yourself, why is it that a graduate in Nigeria don't have any work? You will study this very course, you will not be doing that job because the job is not there. Who will produce it? Oh my God. Africa is a sacrificial continent. I am ashamed to be called African, to be honest with you. Preach, preach, preach. Which message do you want to be preached again? Any street you enter today, churches everywhere. Do you think that church is good for the development of any nation, and in Nigeria will be having its surplus? Anything that you see that is increasing in Nigeria, go and check it. That thing is being used to make Nigeria to suffer. Anything you see that is multiplying every day and the people are not complaining, the Fulanis are not complaining about it, the Nigerian government are not worried about it, that thing is profitable for only the politicians. That is why you don't see any politician talking about the excess of church in Nigeria, because they know that is what they use for your mental slavery. They cannot complain because they know thousands of church cannot create job. How many? They will tell you, say, some people will tell you, say, we have workers. Ask the person, how many workers do they have in their church? Highest, they have one or two people working in their church. Other pastors are free. Do you know that we have thousands of people graduating from banking and finance? Which bank are you working? That is why you will see you see criminals moving around the street. You cannot fight corruption without job opportunity. The youth are failures. Nigerian youth, obedient. At least una don't show say una no get level. That's why I keep on saying it. If you are making any plan and you are hoping on Nigerian youth, know that you are a failure. Just consider yourself that you have failed before the time. Nigerian youth can never achieve anything in their life. Ask yourself, do Nigeria have any company that has up to 20,000 workers? Or maybe one branch? Look at a country that have the richest man in the world. 90% of her citizens are living in abject poverty. Juan Wegese or Russia Gada Jidelugi Nigerian government accountable, or US Gada Jide Nigerian government accountable when you are incapacitated. Go and check everyone occupying any position in government parastatals. You will see that all of them are a bunch of criminals. Why they are going scot-free is because you failed to rise up to do the needful. If you can do the needful, believe you me, Nigeria will change. I will not take much of your time. Like I said, I will not take much of time. But I believe if the obedient movement, I want to drop this thing, obedient movement, if you want to reclaim your mandate, you must hit street. If you cannot hit street, let me warn you people, let this be first and last. I will hear obedient movement, LOP. I get you 2 by 2. Let us ask for a referendum. Call for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now that every ways of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have come to pass, what is holding you? I'm asking you, what is holding you? Kedife Jigi? Nothing. You need to rise up and fight for what you believe in. On this note, I remember my humble self, MAP Eziokwu Bundo. Remember, on the 11th of May 2023 is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's day, and you know what that means? Total lockdown in Biafra land. On 30th May is Biafran Heroes Day. One day, that day you must kwanyelo hugu, men that sacrifice their lives for me and you to have our freedom. They must be respected at all cost. Anything ogili for them to be respected, it must. The power of youth have died in Nigeria. Alomelo. It's quite unfortunate. The power of youth, where are they? That hurts me. If you are in Italy, all roads lead to Rome. And Italian national coordinators and other Italian IPOB coordinators are doing great in trying to fix Italy, to return Italy as #1 they are for other countries to emulate Italy. So kudos to all of you that are doing the work. We are seeing all your works. On this note, I say, may Chukwu Okike Abiama onye pụrụ ime ihe niile guide and protect us. We must live long. We will see Biafra. We will see Biafra. It is very painful that there is no obedience are nowhere to be found. And for your silent, forbidden to keep silent, it shows that truly Tinubu won the election, free and fair. Because you could have poured your anger out, not all ranting on social media. That's why I told you people, P2B never mean well. All these, their strategies was to destroy IPOB, but they have failed. Nobody is talking about LP again. Nobody is talking about Labour Party again. All of them have slept. All of them moved on. All of them have forgotten their shouting. And I wish IPOB followed them and abandoned Biafra. What will be our fate today? On this note, I say, Chukwu Okike Abiama gozielu the leadership of IPOB. Gozie onye ọbụla nọ na IPOB. He said, and actually, easy galo. Some of some of the IPOB. Nenu manyo ofuma. Omuabu Mazi Achebe Paul. MAP Ezioku Bundu. Wanne iwata no lewagi. Mazi join autopilot before thunder fire gimme. If he pay you, say I join autopilot and they come back. One day, if he pay you, go and commit suicide. I know many of you are boiling. Why Mazi Achebe Paul? Why did he come back? He should remember. I come back and I am stronger than you. So if they pay you, say I come back and I am stronger than you, go and commit suicide. IPOB or your father's property. One day, if you are in IPOB, those of you are seeing the comment section, it can be trusted with a sensitive information. The person sensitive information. Nya IPOB leadership choy itinye sensitive information or bro onye de ka Mazi Osi ke yenye sensitive information. Very animalistic, idiotic ameba madumoni the IPOB malokwande nenye information because madodika Mazi Osi on Kechi Okafo. All these irrelevant inconsequential bingos, makana haneti DOS, hachena habo hardcore. All those things they are just nothing but murutum pafu. A confused army bus ndura IPOB na constitute nuisance ebenine in the name of Nahana comment. Let me tell you, if he pay you, say I join autopilot and come out and do more work than you. Onewegi na webegi anomya pasakidiba ngabia chupum na iwa osa ama no na ona afu no ofu. Nga prepare you people, nga pepe gidi unu, pepe gidi unu, iganwa acid. Because I have noticed that my work is paining you people, and I will be firing my work now. Kona, you can't do it, you can't do you can't do my job. This you create media, you put on media. I challenge you, create your own platform. Let us see you now. I went there, I see that Simon is a bingo. I moved out on Washington. But you that Christian have chopping your head, you cannot even see your mental dullness cannot even allow you to come out from the Christian bondage. But you see me, Mputa from Gumi of Idu, Potakwa from your Christian edit. That is today that nishimu kalaka kagwo. That is akama akaka woke kagwo go. Ewa nabashimike. Gino eki kane full zombie. Man, see, yeah, these people then you talk pirate. There is review. You look at here, concussion I bolu chuloid. Here one. You look at one all this here smelling bingos. Ebenine. And on a struggle. You know, one of my left and right. Yeah. Ndị ga-ebe mfu n'ụzọ map that is nnekete fanya mbọ ha asọ ilu dị ihe ị ga-agba enyi ọ bụrụ ihe nwelo shape nothing nwanne ọsụkọs na-asụba gị Maazị Achebe Paul pepe demo Maazị Achebe Paul pepe demo nwanne ka na-ebuga unu na-ebuga create kene your own platform ka ifu ka geji mekene broadcast aicha nke choka for mekene broadcast ka ifu then Oluchi Lloyd ọ bụ comedian author no platform ya to all this comedian and all this confused idiot na ashimazi this imokwa na join autopilot ka Oluchi Lloyd mma. To be honest with you, you join autopilot, you know that you're a slave, you are just a zombie. You are better than Oluchi Lloyd. You are better than such an confused bingo. Okay, their mind, but DOS, that what make you a hardcore. My brother, my sister, you don't know what is hardcore. Tell me about some people in Bossingage, all this in the record that phone, then on my platform, not comment rubbish. Bossinga charge tune Ninazo on man behind on Yabu movement. Struggle. One day. A malone on IPOB in whatever any sanction. That means you are not genuine, you're a spy. That check here. On your bonan on IPOB and we go problem. Mazi Chike does him and we go problem before. And he come back, he bounced back with full force. Today, he is the head of the Directorate of State because no one will you can't agree with everything. You must do something to show that, yes, you have what it takes. The ability for you to know this is not the road for you to come back. That's what makes you a man. If I am smart, you are smart and you cannot challenge Nigeria government. That is why look at the youth, Nigerian youth. Look at Nigerian youth. If you ask them now, they will tell you they are smart. They smart when. And look at them. Guessing I have Nkechi Okafanya, Oluchi Enyinaya Yawano with no Mazi OC. Neketension there Mukai Kekete Wolu position. Yes, such bingos na IPOB. Maka I have comment daily. Ndị ga-ebe nwe one-on-one ikpuo reset ya their brain or say sorry sir. One-on-one mkpu ogwole man ọ bụ ihe social media ka na-eme. Nyo na balogu anwo. Balogu gị nwe imezini nọkati pụta na social media hide under one thing dana comment rubbish before mother biega account one day. Jiri make it here one day. Ma mother ga nọ na akụkụ wee pie gị ezigbo akantị. Bọbụnụ bịa na platform mmadụ na-ede ka ndị witloji n'aka. Ndị aka na amarịrị. Onye adeche ego ọsịga me hardcore. You are hard fool. Okay zombie. Nya ikpo DOS it's time with DOS iblo hardcore. You game we hardcore. Iblo hardcore Eastern Security Network blow hard again. Bachalo na anyunu all those umu eflefu you jenge tepayet if you can haja type na kata church show Asia I no blame you. Oh no hype you if you one on one gbashi me you join hardcore ngupotago this Sifagos ngupotaga ka imalu na na-eme Dundee United ebe niile nwamba nshi ebe niile. Ọ dị izi banye autopilot ka ịpụta nwu ka mmalụ onye ga-enye gị mmalụ brain ị ga-eji wee pụta ka mfu brain ị ga-eji wee pụta ka ya ga-enye ka mental toughness inwe ị ga-eji pụta ka courage ka ya ga-enye gị the courage if men piawale ugbo piawa akum piala awo pialo mbala ikwu nwanne fonye onwe gị na pocket ka m rapụ unu here anyị ga-abịa rapụ unu maka na at a time no time to check time ọ dịnụ mgbe ọzọ. God bless you all. Ha Chizoba Felix ekenekwa m gị. Ekperima is here. I know Simon Ekperima will be here. Imana makachi Simon na every day ọ na-atụ mma n'ụlọ ụka na nhapụrụ ya mana ọmalụ na ihe nneche ka maazị pụta ka mbido pịawabazie anya azụ apịagide mgbada nwere anwụ n'isi and mgbe ka maazị pụta ka many ka brokers ga-aka n'aka na mgbe maazị pụta many ga-collect woto na don't worry mgbe maazị pụta ka ya amanye bụ hardcore na ya na abụlọ hardcore a na-agụ otint na yesu mgbe anya malụ mbe na abụ nke bụ oke nwanne iwe MAP na-ewe gị go and wear tie ga dị ready ọnwụ because m ga na-enye gị woto ma ndị nke aka achị na ha nọ na IPOB iwe m ka na-ewu unu nwanne dị ready to commit suicide maka na m ga-emegide gị ihe ị ga-ebegide akwa alịlị ị ga na-ebe akwa alịlị na-enwe high BP amadị na ị na-eme exist and the comment carry block or that is me for you. I block Nkechi Oka for you. I think yesterday or day before yesterday. Go comment were rubbish. Naked in Wabinganya. Onye na-enwe hebe echi ben nieje. Iye ya block onya or kwete no na. Ai odogwu nwanyị Gina ebi Gina. Ekenekwa m gị. Ndewo ekene m gị. Almost here Biafra. Ndewo nu. Aga m arapụ unu here. Mana Nigerian youth malone that all of you are just an imbecile. Amalam ye geji we tunyelun. All the gra niile ngodi unu pastor. Nek Africa na language. Una mangte moto African continent cannot rescue themselves. There is no youth anywhere to save us. To save us. Ebi me shema as come home. But you have not joined me to even speak out like I am speaking. Join me to speak. Tell people the truth. Join me. You have not joined me. You are telling me come and lead. So after you shout LP, P2B, Tinubu just take your mandate. You cannot even make not even 1 hour protest to show your dissatisfaction. I mean. You cannot do it. And all of you just wanna ten. Of what? Mana IPOB, we will do it when the time comes. Or no, silent. My IPOB ga rise. I will advise all of you to remain silent. On this note, almost here Biafra. IPOB, one family, IPOB. One wegi, nyawe buogi, onasugi, nyasubuogi, onatogi, nyatologi gaba. One iwem ne wegi we nyawe buogi. Ifem na togo te homo ya na dialogi. More in a welum iwe. More wicked than Abia your family. More in a well iwe, more your properties and you gonna lost to your everything. The more in a we're happy with me, the more in a progress, long life and prosperity or not call garden, or not call garden or not call garden for or not call garden. Say, almost here, Biafra, until I come your way again. No retreat, no surrender. Day one.